Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 71st Foundation Day celebration of IIT Kharagpur. आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत है. It gives me immense pleasure to greet all the distinguished dignitaries, guests, and delegates who have added to the aura of this glorious day by choosing to be a part of it. I request the following dignitaries to come on stage, please. Our respected Registrar, Shri Tomal Nath. Our respected Dean Outreach, Professor Jayanto Mukhopadhyay. Our Honorable Deputy Director, Professor Amit Patru. Our Honorable Director, Professor Virendra Kumar Tiwari. We begin with an invocation in honor of the Institute. I request all of you to rise from your seat at the time of the invocation. I also request you to kindly keep your mobiles on the silent mode till we finish the proceedings.
Yoga
Thank you so much. Please take your seat. I request our respected Dean Outreach, Professor Jayanto Mukhopadhyay, to kindly address the audience. Sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a special occasion this is. At the outset, let me begin by expressing a warm welcome to you all. 70 years ago, on this date, our institute, of which each one of you is an integral part, was established. So we all have gathered around today to mark an unparalleled celebration befitting the occasion. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you all for the 71st anniversary event to celebrate an important milestone in the history of IIT Kharagpur. 18th August marks a very important day in the calendar for Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. Foundation Day creates opportunity for the resurgence of the past, besides proposing a determined and dedicated futuristic approach amidst adversaries. We are at a stage where the chapter closes and a new one unfurls. It is overwhelming for us to realize that we are growing with time. What a journey it was. Every year it has triumphs and struggles, a very adventurous journey. It is a memorable occasion and a landmark for all of us to have our esteemed Minister of Education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji, amongst us today as the chief guest. On behalf of entire IIT Kharagpur fraternity, I feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to such a noted personality. We are delighted to have the gracious presence of Secretary of Ministry of Education, Sri Amit Khare Ji, as the chief guest, as the guest of honor. The IIT Kharagpur fraternity warmly welcome him on this occasion. On this day of celebration, let me welcome our esteemed director, Professor Birendra Kumar Tewari, the deputy director, Professor Amit Patra, the registrar, Sri Tamal Nath, dean and associate deans, heads of the department, faculty members, staff members, students, as well as our friends from the press and media. Last and the most important of all, I take pride in welcoming among us our dear alumni of this institute, as well as the distinguished awardees for today's occasion. They happen to be the stellar in today's star-studded celebration. We are all proud of your achievements. You are our brand ambassadors. The name IIT Kharagpur shines in today's world because of your dedication to your work and love for this institute. Every birthday is significant, particularly for the institutions like IIT Kharagpur. The institute is now 70 years old. It is always a nostalgia to go back and rewind the bygone years. Birthdays provide us a special window of opportunity to do so. The 71st anniversary of IIT Kharagpur is also one such occasion. Not only is it a moment of happiness and nostalgia for us, but also an opportunity to reflect the journey of the institution along with the significant development and achievements since the institute's inception. It is a day to remember very fondly and gratefully those marvelous, dedicated teachers, numerous staff, and above all, the students who have been instrumental in shaping this great institution by being committed to live up to our motto, Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam. Once again, I would like to reiterate the role of our alumni in championing the cause of this institution. An institution's frame rests not only on its teachers, staff, and administration, but also on the achievements and development of its students, its alumni. IIT Kharagpur has an expansive network of alumni who are excelling in different professional fields and making us proud. Many of our alumni hold the key positions of major influence in the society. The notable alumni of the institute have distinguished themselves in almost every walk of life as thought leaders, scientists, administrators, politicians, academicians, architects, philanthropists, and the list goes on. Our alumni are our greatest voice. I would like to say thank you to all our alumni for their continued support, engagement, and advocacy. I have felt your affection for your alma mater. The IIT Kharagpur alumni is committed to build and reaffirm the ties connecting the 70,000 members of IIT Kharagpur alumni family and their alma mater. We are extremely proud and fortunate that our alumni have been an important part of our institution and would always remain in our hearts forever. Within a few years, we are going to celebrate our Platinum Jubilee. We look forward to all of you for taking part in this celebration. It is not only a celebration for IIT Kharagpur, it is also for the IIT system, as we take pride of being part of the first IIT of this country. Friends, 70 years ago, our institute was born in a new, young, independent republic. It is the embodiment of the new spirit of India, a country with glorious past, and a country with a dream to usher into a new era of glory. With the very foundation of our institute and subsequent setting of IIT system, we proudly announce to the world, behold, the modern temples of India, temples of knowledge and scholarship, temples of rationalism and scientific spirit. Friends, it is a duty for all of us to pursue that dream in building a modern nation. With this pledge, let us celebrate our past with great respect and look forward to our future with great enthusiasm. Once again, a warm welcome to all of you. Let's have a wonderful celebration. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful speech. Please be seated and get ready to embark for a wonderful and glorious journey showcasing all the wonderful innovations of IIT Kharagpur in the past 5 years. Here we present the last 5-year innovation of IIT Kharagpur.
The journey of IIT Kharagpur started in the old Hijli detention camp, where some of our great freedom fighters gave up their lives for our country. Initially, starting with only 10 departments, 42 faculty members and 224 freshers, IIT KGP soon became an institute of national importance.
From its modest start in the 50s, IIT Kharagpur has been engaged in a steady process of development with 19 academic departments, 13 schools of excellence, and more than 20 research and development units. Through the years, IIT Kharagpur has several landmark achievements.
In the beginning, we have more of talent creation, and that is why we were stressing on the BTechs and MTechs. And the research came maybe about after 20-30 years, we started thinking about the research production as well.
The areas being focused in the Electronic and Electrical Communication Engineering department are development of MEMS space microstructures for various applications like sensors, actuators, drug delivery systems, and microneedles. Parallelly, the Center for Advanced Manufacturing Technology deserves special mention.
This is a unique R&D center.
The center is equipped with a large number of robotic facilities. It has been set up with support from the Ministry of Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises, along with 6 top-notch industries in the country.
And then we had several other schools coming up as addition to IIT Kharagpur's growth.
These schools of learning tell us the story of IIT Kharagpur's development. The Kalpana Chawla Space Technology Cell was set up by ISRO to facilitate the collaborative work of the faculties of IIT Kharagpur and ISRO. The Vinod Gupta School of Management, VG Sohn, was set up as the first school of management within the IIT system in 1993. The school was founded by a distinguished alumnus and a lifetime fellow of the institute, Mr. Vinod Gupta. The Rajiv Gandhi School of Intellectual Property Law, established in 2006, has the unique feature of imparting conventional legal education along with contemporary law courses that cater to the needs of the global economy. The School of Water Resources and the Hydraulic and Water Resource Laboratory is another significant area of learning. The School of Quality and Reliability, QNR, named after the renowned quality expert and distinguished alumnus of IIT Kharagpur, Dr. Subir Chaudhary, is the first of its kind in Asia. Equally important is the School of Energy Science and Engineering.
And in the late 90s, we started thinking into the high-end technology wherein we can help the DRDO, the ISRO and other several such projects in the railways.
The railways have roped in the Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, to develop technologies to ensure rail and passenger safety. R&D on railway signaling in the form of tools and techniques, working security analysis of cryptographic devices, as also of IoT products, which are deployed throughout the country. The DRDO and IIT Kharagpur collaborate to take defense technologies to new heights. IIT Kharagpur is an arm of the defense. This IIT has been playing a nodal role in several academic projects.
The Global Initiative for Academic Networking was launched by the Ministry of Education to bring in an internationally reputed faculty in the Indian higher education system.
The Department of Biotechnology is one of the departments where Spark projects are being implemented, IIT KGP being the National Coordinating Institute for Spark.
The National Digital Library of India is entrusted to IIT KGP by the MHRD, a single window access with an e-learning facility.
Another area, the Science and Technology Entrepreneurship Park.
The vision is a nanotechnology-based green revolution in India to develop profitable agricultural products with low fertilizer content.
IIT Kharagpur is enriched with several unique departments. The Department of Agricultural and Food Engineering, IIT Kharagpur, has several innovative projects in operation. The aim? To improve farm productivity and farmers' income. How indeed can we escape from the clutches of malnutrition? The answer? Fortification of the food we eat daily with micronutrients, which can certainly lead to nutritive food for the people. And then, being the first of its kind in the country, the Department of Naval Architecture was established in 1952. During the last 60 years of its existence, the department has made significant contributions to the development of shipbuilding and shipping industries in the country, including the Indian Navy, the Indian Coastal Guard, the DRDO, and other allied organizations. The Department of Mining Engineering at the IIT Kharagpur was started in 1956. The department has introduced a modern engineering curriculum in India, taking full advantage of the well-developed infrastructure for technical education at the institute. IIT Kharagpur's Electric Vehicle Group has indigenously built Deshla, a prototype of a fully indigenous next-generation electric auto. It is not only clean and green, but it also steals a march on Totos and conventional autos when it comes to the issues of safety, reliability, performance, comfort, and low running costs. Then again, the Department of Architecture and Regional Planning specializes in human-centric design, making the cities inclusive, revolutionizing city planning in the country. Another area. At IIT KGP, Deekshak is the online synchronized e-learning system so crucial in contemporary time. With 4G becoming a reality, one can think of high-end technology for all the operations with regard to every branch of engineering. Supercomputing-based R&D in India is going to witness a new phase with the setting up of India's Param Shakti, a high-performance computing facility.
The sophisticated Analytical and Technical Help Institute Sathi. This is a humongous scientific infrastructural facility. IIT KGP's expertise in science and technology and pioneering work in diagnostic study has culminated in this super specialty hospital with associated medical college and related services.
At the Visual Information Processing Laboratory in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, a telemedicine system for home care is being developed. This will address the emergent needs arising out of the current COVID-19 pandemic. In the difficult period of the COVID-19 pandemic, IIT's research team has developed a unique, low-cost, portable diagnostic technology known as COVIRAP, bringing very high-end molecular diagnostic tests from highly specialized laboratories to the green fields, catering to the last mile of the population. These tests can be conducted by unskilled technicians outside the ambit of the laboratory. The Office of Alumni Affairs, IIT Kharagpur, has been witness to large sections of the alumni coming forward to help the needy in moments of crisis. This is a campus of infinite possibilities with several magic treasures.
It is symbolic of a continuous endeavor for innovation, exploration, and development.
Moving towards tomorrow with the motto to strive, to seek, to find, but not to yield.
I would like to say that this short film has been directed by Mr. Ashok Vishwanathan. Mr. Vishwanathan is a Bengali Indian filmmaker. He has been active in both film and video media as a director, screenplay writer, actor, and presenter, having directed more than 150 films and television programs. Moving forward, we have a special message by our students' representative, Ms. Devaki Nandana, who is the Vice President of Technology Students Gymkhana. Her recorded message.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. In this journey of 70 years, IIT Kharagpur has stood the test of time and has adapted to the changing circumstances to make a plethora of opportunities available to its students in both academics and extracurricular activities. The past year and a half has been unfortunate. The world was thrown into utter distress and suffering. However, I can proudly say that the entire KGP community stood strong and did their best to help fellow KGPians, be it financially or emotionally, to fight through this time of anguish and uncertainty. Through an unprecedented online year, we were still able to make significant strides, conducting the first ever online elections and calling 500 students who are constrained for resources back to campus in order to ensure their overall well-being, which has breathed life into the institute. We shall continue to strive to help the community and take precautions to continue the return of students to KGP campus so that all of us can stand witness to some of our best years. As KGPians, the institute has imparted in each one of us the capability to excel in our respective paths. Let us use this gift to forge a future that enables each one of us, both as an individual and as a community, to become the best version of ourselves. We might graduate from the institute, but the KGPian in us lives forever. That is the heart of KGP's culture that allows every alum and student to work together and grow together as a family. On the 71st Foundation Day of IIT Kharagpur, let us all pledge to be true to our institute and stand by its motto, dedicated to the service of the nation. Happy birthday, IIT Kharagpur.
For a wonderful message, I now request our respected Deputy Director, Professor Amit Patro, to grace this occasion with his kind words. Sir.
Our distinguished chief guest, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Minister of Education, Shri Amit Khare ji, Secretary of the Ministry of Education, Professor V.K. Tiwari, Director IIT Kharagpur, various dignitaries on the days, of the days, professors, staff members, students, distinguished alumni and other alumni, student and ladies and gentlemen. Now I've been given a factful number of pages, but I do not want to really go line by line because I think that will put you to sleep. So rather than that, let me tell you a story that has come to my mind. So we are celebrating the birthday of a child who was born 70 years ago. Normally when we have children, what do we do? What do we expect them to do? We expect them to become, to stand on their own feet by the time they are 25, say, or 30, something like that. So we are really big kids. We are all, IIT Kharagpur community, all of us together. Today we are all, collectively 70 years old. So when we expect our kids to grow up, stand on their own feet, and maybe, support their parents when they grow old and when they need support. So are we doing that? Are we able to reach that stage where we can say that we have done our duty to our parents? In our case, the parents is our country. So at least can we say that at least we need not be, and once we grow up, we feel that 70 years is a lot of time. So can we say that now we have grown up and we do not want to depend on our parents, rather, if possible, as our motto says, dedicated to the service of the nation. So what kind of service can we provide? When our institution was set up 70 years ago and the planning started well before that, it was expected to be a leader in education and leader in development of technology, because technology was something that was lacking in this part of the world. So in those early 50s, in fact, there was no China, at least it was not a industrial figure. So our vision was very clear that we will create leadership in technology development, and industry will be developed in the country, indigenous industries, and which will probably take a global leadership someday. So my personal feeling is that we are still a long way off from that vision. So what can we expect? What should we do on the next, let's say 30 years, let us give ourselves another 30 years of time. Can we reach that stage? So we are going to spend celebrate our 75th anniversary of, that is 75 years of existence in another 4 or 5 years. So we can probably think this will be a time for us to assess ourselves very critically and then figure out what can we do so that in another 25 years of time we can really reach there. At least we can relook at our visions and missions and goals and see what are the things that we can still achieve, at least target. I think the process has to start now. And just like, when you have parents who are old, and especially those who are having more children, like we have 23 IITs. So if we think as our parent, right, apart from any other thing that the parent has, it has 23 children. So we cannot expect that parent to keep on hand-holding, feeding us day after day, and not only feeding us, sort of even pay for our aspirations, right? We would like to go out and do some experiment, which we call research, right? So we would like to go and go to our parents, a 70-year-old kid going to his or her parents asking for some money to buy a toy. I don't think it is not really going to work longer. Yes, if we can really say that there is a return, there is a possible payoff, maybe yes, maybe the parent will still support. But we should be able to also, sort of, collect or raise our funds from industry and from our alumni. Alumni are like, children's, our own children, right? So just the way that our country expect us to pay back something, our alumni is also, our alumni is one of the pioneers in giving back to the institutions, starting from Vinod Gupta School of Management and several other projects. I don't want to name all of them, but Vinod Gupta being the first one, I named him. So we have a number of alumni who have already contributed and who are willing to contribute more, and many other alumni are ready. So can we not go to them? Can we not go to them collectively? So far the fundraising that we used to say has been mostly done by the institutional level, from the alumni, government, industry, whatever. It was mostly done at an institutional level, I mean at the centralized level. But I think now the time has come where this kind of fundraising has to be distributed across the institution, across the departments, and let all of us work together. And in our own way, somebody may have a good industrial contact, so we will actually try to leverage that. Somebody will have good alumni contact, we can leverage that. And we can really participate in this fundraising and start the process. Maybe in the next 3-4 years we can see how do we perform, we can calibrate ourselves, and then we can set targets. Targets such that tomorrow we can say to our parents, to the government, that look, we do not need any more funds from you just for survival. We can sustain ourselves. We can pay for our own food. We don't need government support for that. So can we target like that? That will be something I would say that a lot of us, let us think and see how we can make it happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivating words. I call upon our respected director, Professor V.K. Tiwari, to address the audience. Sir.
Good morning and namaskar to all my friends seated on the dais in this auditorium. We are very happy that the current Shiksha Mantri, Sri Pradhan ji, has agreed to be the chief guest for this 71st Foundation Day of IIT Kharagpur. Dharmendra Pradhan ji, in fact, agreed in the very first instant, and there was a chance that he would have landed up here, but I think he has landed up today in Bhubaneswar. But he has promised that he will be coming here very soon. Let us hope he visits us. We are also very happy that our secretary, MHRD's secretary, or Ministry of Education now, Sri Amit Khare ji, he has been a great source of inspiration, particularly to me, and of course to the IIT system. He has been there with us right from the first inauguration that we have when I joined here. And in fact, that was for the Adda and Clock Tower. Our two of our alumni are seated here, Varduji, who is the president, and Pankaj Singh, who has come. I think we are very happy that they have been here to witness some of the events that we are going ahead today. Well, friends, as our Dean OR said many things about what we have, what the alumni are doing. Our Deputy Director has already set the tone. I was just wondering as to what should we do, because he said that let us learn from the past. There is a saying that we should forget the past, be in the present, because the future is not known. But when we are talking of an institute like this, which has born 70 years back, we have seen the growth. We have seen the contribution of each and every director, the chairman board. In fact, we lost our most dynamic director, Professor K.L. Chopra, very recently. For that matter, we have lost in last 1 year about 99, and plus one who has just 2 days back, unfortunately, a very young of our staff left us, very young. I mean, our heart is bleeding for him. He was to marry next month. So 100 of our creators in this journey of last 70 years have left us. I would request you, although we have had the condolence, but since this is one official function, we have lost among all of them our previous director, Professor Chopra, who turned the destiny of this particular institute from 87 to 97, and also our chairman, Sri Kumar Banerjee. So may I request you for a minute silence, please rise in their memory of the soul. Thank you. Thank you. Friends, as our Deputy Director said, we have a goal. In fact, when we look back, everybody is asking that this is the first IIT of the world, because there was no IIT at that time when 1951, it was born on 18th of August. So we say that this is the first IIT of the world, and of course, IIT system in the country. Now, where we have reached, I was just going through our performance, and it is, in fact, about 5 years back, we were at 281 in QS ranking, and we are 280 now. Our position in the last year or so, I think now we are 6th in the line. We find that some of our people who are below us are also superseding us. Now this is a cause of concern. But I think this is not a difficult task, provided we start thinking and believing that we can do it. Well, Swamiji had said long back, get up and set your shoulders to the wheel. How long is this life for? As you have come in this world, leave some mark behind. If you can see the building of the memorial, Swami Vivekananda's memorial rock in Kanyakumari, I don't know how many of you have gone and seen. That was made sometime in 1963. It was inaugurated on 2nd of September 1970 by our then Prime Minister. But I tell you, it was very difficult, because on that rock, our great philosopher, thinker, he had meditated for 3 days. And that's why there was a feeling that why don't we have a memorial on that place of Swamiji? And the stupendous task which was taken by that time by a social worker, Mr. Eknath Ranade. If you go there, you will not find his name anywhere. He never wanted that. But he was a great visionary. What he created is, there were many people opposing this idea of having a memorial rock because there were other people, some political interference over there because of the rock, other people around the area never liked that. But I can tell you, even during 1962-63, he was such a personality that he could take the signature of, because the Prime Minister said that you have to take the signature of all the parliamentarians, then only I will agree to this, otherwise it will create a problem. And I can tell you, he took the signature of 363 parliamentarians at that time, which was not a difficult, not an easy task at that time. And the memorial rock was approved and it was made. But let me tell you, as he has said, see, memorial rock was not made just like that. Many people came forward to simply pay the money and say that many corporate houses came forward. But he said, no, we would not like that few corporate houses come forward and make the Vivekananda rock. No. It should be, in fact, the contribution of each and every person of this generation, so that future generations will know that my parents also contributed in this Vivekananda memorial rock. And you know what he did? He created a 1 rupee folder in those days. I was very young, I was in school in my village, and I didn't know what is this, but they said 1 rupiya lana hai. I remember I asking my mother, 1 rupiya aaj leke jana hai, because master sahab ne kaha hai कि कल 1 रुपया लेकर आना. So later on I came to know that it was for that 1 rupee folder which Eknath Ranade had created. So that everybody, when he goes there and stands in front of the rock, he will feel that yes, my ancestors have also contributed in the growth and development of this institute and of this memorial rock. In fact, in a similar fashion, we can do the same thing here. We have 70,000 alumni. We need not only rely on a few of them. Few of them have shown the path, as he has named Vinay Gupta. He was the first man in the whole IIT system to give back to a particular alma mater and also get his name. The history goes like that, that when it was to be done, our then director, Professor Chopra, went to P.V. Narasimha Rao, and within 3 minutes, P.V. Narasimha Rao agreed to do that. And the rest is history, that you see that many alumni have their schools and other things named after them. So when few of them did, I think we must follow what Eknath Ranade did and we have 70,000 of our alumni. We don't have even 700 crores as corpus after the 70 years. I don't know. We need not blame the 12 directors before me. But definitely everybody contributed his might. But I think the time has come, as our deputy director has said, even the ministry is saying, that you have 70,000 alumni. In fact, you should be running the institute on your own. But we are not having even 700 crores as corpus. Of course, we have expanded into a lot in various fields, and in fact, we are considered by the Government of India as the first multi-educational interdisciplinary research university, Meru, of the country. They have recognized that. We should be proud of that. We are also IOE. Yes, we are. We have branched into various department centers and schools which are not there in any one of the IITs, and we are proud of them. We are proud of our alumni who have come forward and given some of the centers and schools. But we need to do a lot. We need to contribute a lot to the society. Society is asking a question as to what we have done for them. And therefore, we need to think about that. At least we can give them that, look, we are now top 10 in the world. And that is the target that we have set forward, friends. It could be a tough target, but I don't believe that it's impossible. It's possible. I can tell you that when Vivekananda rock could be made that time, and in 1983 when Kapil Dev, which was known as Kapil's Devils, when they beat the mighty West Indians, it was not easy in 1983. But I can tell you what he said. When they made 183 runs, he said to his team that, look, we know Clive Lloyd, you know Vivian Richard and Larry Gomes and people like that. Those people, they can finish 183 in no time. But we will force them to strive for each and every run. And the rest is history. They could run or they could win by 40 runs. Why don't we go back to 2007 when Mahendra Singh Dhoni went to our South Africa with a very novice team. Our seniors did not go, but they beat the world. And they, in fact, I was just listening to one of the teammates, this fellow, I'm forgetting his name, so just a couple of days back, and he said, he was the opener, and Sehwag, and you know what he said, that when we signed with the first meeting, he said, please don't look at me. I am one of you. Just I am one of you here. Let us work together. He said, let us try. Nobody is giving any due to us. We will try our level best. And see, they beat the world. They were all seniors, Australia, England, New Zealand, South Africa. They beat everyone. And they brought the World Cup. So, why can't we do that? So, therefore, do not think that I am come from somewhere else and I am here to change. Yes, we can change. We can do things together. Let us come together and do changes which people have done in the history. We can also do that. We can be in the top 10 in the world. We have few parameters to look into. What are those parameters? Very simple of them. Those parameters are, we have to see the teaching and research, consultancy, our the research citations, our patents, our industry connect, products that we have done, and the perception, of course, which we cannot look. But of course, we can create things, and that's why we have created 7 verticals. We have about 52 department centers and schools and academy. But then, taking together all into one, we have thought that let there be 7 verticals, the 7 niche areas in which we are working. And we hope that through these 7 niche areas, through the help of our alumni, which we have connected together from India, from abroad, and we want them to connect us to the world, to the friends who are around this country. Otherwise, other junior IITs, the second generation, the third generation IITs will supersede us. And therefore, we have to have strategies, we have to have methodologies to attract the neighboring faculty, students for our master's degree, for our PhD degree, for our PDFs. It's possible. Why it is not possible? Yes, it is possible. I believe it is possible. You can do it. We can do it together, as people have done in the past. And see, our Olympic team has done it. There was no help. See, we have not planned, and we should not forget the 7 principles of 7 P's, which says that proper prior planning prevents pitifully poor performance. The 7 P's are very important, I can tell you. If we do it, it's possible. And it has become possible today that we have a gold medal in the Olympics after several years, is because there was a planning behind that, okay, let us target the Olympic podium scheme. That was the target. Why can't we create a target like that? And that is the target in front of us, is top 10 in the world. It is possible. Definitely it is possible. We have to check and plug the goals. Already last 1 year, I think friends from different department centers and schools have gone into a SWOT analysis of what they have, where the faculty stands, where are the laboratories, what are the things that we have, what can we do. I think if we go into these analysis, we can do it. We have the Nobel laureates, Vishwaguru Ravindranath here, we have C.V. Raman who did work here. We have many other people, I think S.N. Bose, of course he was not Nobel laureate, but yes, J.C. Bose, S.N. Bose, what they created. We can do it from the same Swamiji. So we can do it. We can, in this particular IIT, we can create Nobel laureates. It is possible. Only thing we have to have a proper planning, as I said, principles of 7 P's. We should do the planning properly. Had the planning been there, only Dhyan Chand would not have taken. See, 1921, I was just seeing somewhere, somebody sent me, 1921 to 2021, you see that we have got the medals. Nobody bothered about Major Dhyan Chand. He had the gold in hockey in 1928, 32 and 36. There was no planning. We forgot such people. Had we planned that time, I think we would have been in the race along with China, America and Japan in the Olympic as well. There has to be a planning. There has to be a will, political will. We had the people. We are having the persons. You can see the hockey team of this the ladies hockey team. You see, if you listen the other day also in my talk, I remember them. It's definitely, it is possible, provided we have the infrastructure. See how Milkha Singh and P.T. Usha lost. Even after seeing them, we did not do anything. We should have planned by that time. Today, we would have more than 30 golds. We did not do planning. We need to do planning. We need to invest. We need to know the gut which we have in the different parts of this country. I think, friends, we can do it in this institute as well. We have the stakeholders of different sections. We have the different, our alumni, our industry friends. I think it is possible. And that is why in order to invigorate and see that each one of you, my friends who have just joined as assistant professors, those who have done 3 years after assistant professors, those who are associate professors, those who are professors, we have created now from this onwards, you will find that there are 35 positions for the faculty members. Next year in this place, we will be honoring 35 of our faculty colleagues. Just to motivate and see that you have the target, we do the impossible things. Similarly, for our staff, we have more than 30, in fact, when I was here earlier, about 3,500 staff. But we never thought of motivating any staff. Why should we not? No organization grows until unless your people are motivated and challenged, and they also feel that I have a role to play. Let us give everybody a role. It is possible that they can do it. And therefore, for all the A, B, C category, taking into consideration all the units of this institute, whether teaching, non-teaching, whether centers or schools or departments or security, hospitals, all the places, I think about 32 awards are also to be announced next year. So we have created another 32 for our staff members. I think I tell you, it is possible. Once each member feels that I have a role to play, I am sure we will go to greater heights. We will achieve what we are thinking. And I am sure by 20, we have to understand where the government wants. We have the new education policy that we have. We have to become Atmanirbhar. We are thinking. We have created in our next last curriculum, exit and entry and exit policy. We have also seen what are the ways by which our students will grow. What are the flexibility that we should be giving? We have given flexibility. We have thought that every person who joins this institute in 2020 will have at least one course on artificial and machine learning. This is the talk of the day. Next 30 years, he will be utilizing this. And therefore, we have thought of that. We know that these are the things which we are doing will come across. We have to become Atmanirbhar. The government of India is saying we can only become Atmanirbhar provided we have we have to pull up our socks and we have to talk to each and every and let there be a goal given to each one of you. I am sure those my friends who are listening to me online, those my friends who will listen to this video on maybe in their leisure, I request each one of them that friends, each one of you have a role to play, including our alumni who are in large number, who are seeing, who are interested to know that where our institute grows. And I think, friends, it is possible with this. I thank you very much for giving me opportunity, but I think I wanted to share with me how we can grow in the next 10 years or so. We are going to complete our 75 years. We have plans to go ahead. What are the areas? And if everything goes all right, I think in this 21-22, we are going to add MBBS education also to this. With all grace of God and Mantralaya, the team was here about a week back. They have given us 80% okay, but this 20% is God's wish. Let us hope we will be able to start that, and therefore we will go ahead. With this, I thank you very much for patiently listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, we are going to unbox a surprise package through a video which would surely be enjoyable to you.
Pandit Ishwarchandra Vidyasagar, born as Ishwarchandra Bandyopadhyay, was an Indian educator and social reformer who brought glory to Bengal and India through his enlightenment and activities on social justice. The essence of this great reformist is aptly captured by another great son of Bengal, Michael Madhusudan Dotto, in the following lines.
বিদ্যার সাগর তুমি বিখ্যাত ভারতে, করুণার সিন্ধু তুমি সেই জানে মনে, দিন যে দিনের বন্ধু উজ্জ্বল জগতে, হেমাদ্রির হেমকান্তি অম্লান কিরণে।
Born on 26 September 1820 at Birshingo village in Poschim Midnapur district of West Bengal, Pandit Ishwarchandra Vidyasagar was a man of immense rectitude and courage. He was a versatile personality, a philosopher, entrepreneur, reformer, philanthropist, and possibly most notably, an educator par excellence. He revolutionized education system in India by modernizing its curriculum and content with the new scientific as well as rational outlook of the era. The process of gaining an education is never without costs. Books, gadgets, accommodation, mess charges, transportation, and of course tuition all cost money. Yet we at IIT Kharagpur also believe that no meritorious student should be denied an access to education because of financial constraints. With this central philosophy in mind, IIT Kharagpur brings good tidings to financially disadvantaged students with outstanding merit. Pandit Ishwarchandra Vidyasagar full scholarship for top 100 JEE advanced rankers, first of its kind in India at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. This is indeed a great pride for IIT Kharagpur to support all such talented and meritorious students within top 100 ranks in JEE Advanced. They are the best brains of the country who will take the charge of the new India post 75 years of independence. The scholarship would be implemented from the academic session of 2021-22. Pandit Ishwarchandra Vidyasagar full scholarship would cover the entire expense of a student, such as institute fees, hall expenses, and other miscellaneous expenses such as relocation expense, personal expense, and also to provide an out-of-pocket allowance, leaving the students free to focus on their studies and career. IIT Kharagpur is the first to be founded in its class, which embodied the aspiration of a new India. As several departments of this institute have been recognized among top institutions in India as well as internationally, IIT Kharagpur jumps 34 places to reach 280th spot globally in the QS World Rankings of 2022. Our institute has grabbed India's Best Architecture Award as well. Such a full scholarship will enable meritorious students to realize their dreams at full potential and attain their career objectives by substantially reducing their financial constraints. With this waiver, they will be able to focus on their education and excel in their academic ambitions. IIT Kharagpur is delighted to be able to provide a high-worth scholarship such as the Pandit Ishwarchandra Vidyasagar full scholarship to its deserving students and be a quiet witness to their continued growth and success in life.
I I call upon our respected director, Professor V.K. Tiwari, and would like to request him to announce the scholarship. Sir.
Friends, as you have seen, why we have named this scholarship behind the name of our great philosopher, thinker, educationist, par excellence, and a person who showed that even with all difficulties you can become great. I am very happy that this in fact was coined by our Dean OR, Professor Jayanto Mukhopadhyay. He said that there should be a scholarship like that. And in fact, ministry asked me whether you have, where are you giving the scholarship from? We said that no, we are not taking MHRD's money. Whatever money our people have given, whether we have earned in terms of the consultancy, etc., and the overheads that we have, out of that we are going to give this scholarship. So therefore, I am here in front of you and all the friends who are listening in YouTube, wherever you are friends. This is the first time that we are starting a scholarship for those people. We are announcing therefore that those students, candidates who will be joining IIT Kharagpur and who are in the top 100 JEE rank in 2021, of course beyond 2021, 22 also we will have, this will continue now. So we are going to help you with each and every penny of your expenditure, including some of the pocket expenses that we will give you. And we will just leave you to excel, learn from each and every part of this particular institute, not only academics, but be becoming a good human being, create wonders out of this institute. We want you achievers like you friends who will be joining here, because getting into IIT Kharagpur or in IIT system, out of lakhon mein ek I used to say, and I still believe that about 13-14 lakhs appeared in JEE mains, then they are screened for about 200,000 or 2 lakh for IIT JEE advanced, and from there we take top 15,000 or so. And therefore, they are lakhon mein ek. They have achieved the greatest at their level of 10+2, and therefore they are achievers. They are built for the future of this country, and we would like them to be here. We will give them beyond that also after passing. If they do very well, we will also like to do, I am telling beyond this scholarship, that we have liaison and we have collaborations with various universities in the world, and we can send them abroad as well for doing PhD, for masters. And in fact, we will be also coming up with something like this for the young faculty who will join us here. We have various centers through which we will be attracting them. We have Indian Knowledge System, which has been, because of the last year, the government of India started. This is through this we are going to reach to every corner of the world, friends, I can tell you. We will be attracting more and more students from across the world. You may be knowing that 36 universities in Germany, they are reading Sanskrit, and they have 16 Sanskrit universities are there. And therefore, we are very happy to announce such a scholarship for the meritorious students who will be cracking JEE 2021 and who will be in the top 100. Thank you very much. Best of luck to every candidate.
Thank you, sir. Now, it is time for us to acknowledge, appreciate, and reward the hard work as well as the performance of our brimming buddies for their contributions to the institution and the nation. We are fortunate to have among us the pathbreakers in their chosen field of activity. The Young Alumni Achiever Awards celebrates these leaders. I request the dignitaries on stage to please come forward for the e-conferment of Young Alumni Achiever Award. I request Professor Mukhopadhyay to kindly announce the Alumni Awards. Sir.
Each and every year, IIT Kharagpur recognizes young and promising alumni aged 45 or below for their extraordinary accomplishments, outstanding achievements in their chosen field, and for distinguished community services, which in turn have created an impact and made their alma mater proud. So for this year, the awardees are going to be announced. So the first awardee, Dr. Bipin Rajendran. So Dr. Bipin Rajendran is a reader in engineering at King's College London and holds 59 issued US patents. Also, he is an author of over 85 papers in peer-reviewed journals and conferences, as well as he is the recipient of the Ramanujan Fellowship and IBM Faculty Award. He was selected as a master inventor at IBM Research in 2011 and as a senior member of the US National Academy of Inventors in 2019. So we have also a bite from Dr. Rajendran. We will also play that.
I'm so happy and humbled to receive this recognition from IIT Kharagpur. Kharagpur education has made a huge difference in my life. So I'm really thankful to all my teachers from the electrical engineering department. I want to especially thank Professor A.K. Ray, who was the head of CET at the time, and Professor PPC, with whom I stayed back for a year and worked after I graduated in 2000. Kharagpur also has been a huge blessing to me in my personal life. So many friends who have stayed with me through thick and thin. I also met my wife, Monica, there. So huge thanks to KGP. Thank you for this recognition, and I look forward to visiting and engaging and collaborating more actively with the teachers and students of the Institute in the years to come.
So thanks to Bipin, congratulations. And our next awardee, Miss N.M. Lipsa. Miss Lipsa is a proactive, dedicated, and insightful academician with years of experience in teaching accounting and commerce courses. Also, she is a fast learner and she is quick at absorbing new ideas. She is the recipient of Sanjeev Malhotra Memorial Gold Medal and V.G. Soames Case Award for the best case in corporate finance. She is also the University Gold Medalist in Master of Commerce. So congratulations to Ms. Lipsa, and here is her bite that would be played. I don't think there is no message from her. Okay. Oh, sorry, it is there, please.
Business faculty at Arizona State University, United States. I'm overwhelmingly honored to receive this prestigious award. And in this special moment, I'd like to thank God, my family, friends, and everyone who helped me to get to this point in my life. Without them, I would not have made it this far. My special gratitude to all my teachers, mentors, and everyone who have given me an incredible educational experience during my doctoral program at Vinod Gupta School of Management, IIT Kharagpur. They have actively stayed in my life, believing in me, encouraging me, guiding me, and giving me a chance to learn from them. IIT Kharagpur has blessed me in so many ways. It's an amazing place. It has given me access to great education, the real life lessons, and I got engaged in academic and extracurricular activities which has instilled knowledge that is rewarding in my personal and professional life. I'll never forget this great institute, and I'll always be the ambassador of Vinod Gupta School of Management and IIT Kharagpur.
Next, Mr. Arjun Nauhar. Arjun Nauhar is the former director of APSC Uber of Business. Prior to joining Uber, he worked for a decade with the Tata Group as a TAS officer. He won awards at several national corporate golf tournaments. He has been selected to represent Tata Group on a year deputation at the National Planning Commission of India. So congratulations, Mr. Arjun Nauhar. Yeah, now we will be playing his bites after e-conferment. Yeah.
I'd like to thank Professor Pal and the Alumni Affairs Committee at IIT Kharagpur for bestowing this honor on me. It's an absolute privilege to be part of this institution, and I'm deeply humbled and extremely delighted to be selected for this award. I look forward to coming to the institution and engaging with the students and faculty in the coming months and years ahead. Thank you once again, and I wish everyone all the best.
Miss Hani Pamnani. Miss Hani Pamnani is always strived to make a meaningful impact on the society and currently on a mission to provide service to the nation akin to the motto of IIT KGP. In her current work, she is in the process of launching a separate fund for enabling 1 lakh nano entrepreneurs across the country in the post-COVID-19 scenarios. She won the title of Mrs. India Beauty with a Purpose and a full scholarship at the Young India Fellowship, Ashoka University. So we are going to confer the award to Hani. So congratulations, Hani. And we'll be having your video bite now.
My name is Hani Pamnani and I'm from the Law School 2012 batch, currently working at National Skill Development Corporation in Public Policy and Impact Investing space. Truly humbled with this honor, and I believe that with great recognition comes great responsibility. Through this wonderful platform, I wish to appeal the very dynamic and influential KGP alumni community to take up a critical role in reviving the pandemic-hit economy and to consider impact investing as a means to do that. We all have realized the importance of social returns along with financial returns, and we as KGPians should be at the forefront, dedicated to the service of the nation. With this message signing off, thank you very much.
Mr. Prashant Kumar Agarwal. So, Mr. Agarwal as SP, he improved the security scenario in extremism affected districts of Rajanandgaon and Bijapur. He enhanced qualitative improvement and capacity building of forces, and he created awareness among people against cyber fraud by launching a massive campaign and detected many complicated cases. So congratulations to Prashant, and we confer the award. And a message from the Prashant.
I am extremely delighted to receive prestigious Young Alumni Achiever Award. It is such an honor to get a recognition from my alma mater. Each and every alumnus takes pride in being part of such a great institute. Years we had spent at IIT KGP are always so dear to us. I would feel privileged if I could give back to my alma mater in any way. Thank you so much, IIT Kharagpur.
Mr. Nishant Kenkre. Nishant is currently co-pilot to CEO at one of the India's largest and most valuable tech startups. Earlier to joining Swiggy, Nishant had been the head of the strategy at Disney at the age of 29, one of Disney's youngest leader worldwide. He is the former General Secretary of IIT Kharagpur Alumni Mumbai Chapter during the year 2012-13. Congratulations, Nishan. A message from Nishat.
Hello, my name is Nishad Kinkre and I'm an alumnus of the 2009 batch of IIT Kharagpur. I'm extremely honored and privileged to be receiving this award, the Young Alumni Achiever Award from the Institute for this year. The role that IIT Kharagpur has played in shaping me both as a person and a professional is immeasurable. And whatever I have achieved in life till date is in large part because of what I learned at the Institute, both in terms of academics and life skills. Being an alumnus of the Institute is something that I wear as a badge of honor and will always continue to, which is what makes this award that much more special. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Institute for considering me worthy of this. And I also want to congratulate my fellow awardees. I hope that in the years to come, I'm able to do my bit and give back to the Institute all that it has given me. Thank you.
Mr. Urpit Dabe. Urpit is the co-founder and CEO of QuickWork. He was taking care of driver and merchant platform for Zomato's online ordering business. He and his team have partnered with merchants all over India such as McDonald's, KFC, Myntra, Snapdeal, and among others. He was also the co-founder of Runner, which is a B2B last mile logistics platform, helping small SME base of India operating in categories such as food, grocery, pharmacy to book, track and manage customer deliveries. Congratulations, Urpit. And a message from Urpit.
Hello everyone. I'm extremely honored to accept this award. I'd like to thank my family and my alma mater, both of which supported me throughout the years, allowing me to succeed in my endeavors. IIT Kharagpur gave me the opportunity and the environment which made me unbreakable under pressure and motivated me to thrive for success. I still remember my early days as a member of ESIL when I first dreamt to be an entrepreneur. Being a mechanical engineering graduate, I developed a fondness for technology and supply chain, which inspired me to start Runner, which even today is helping millions to get their food order delivered to their doorstep. You might know it as Zomato. But not talking about my career pathways, which you can find online, I'd like to tell my fellow juniors, remember that this is the most precious time of your life. Now more than ever, you have the chance to explore what interests you while also finding yourself in the great atmosphere that your college has to offer. Friendships and relations you build here will make a lasting impression on your future, whether you like it or not. You will have your share of highs as well as lows in life. But for me, what KGP taught me was that the only consistent factor which will make you feel successful is the hard work, patience and perseverance that you put into every challenge you encounter. Thanks again for giving me this highly prestigious award. It's an honor to be recognized for my work. I'd like to give a big shout out to all my professors here at IIT Kharagpur as well as the administration. Thanks guys.
Thanks Urpit for such a motivating and inspiring speech. So our next awardee is Mr. Pushkar Singh. Pushkar and his team have created a technology that saves over 20% supply chain costs for clients and is trusted by global behemoths like Amazon, Coca-Cola, Metro Cash and Carry, etc. He has been featured twice in the prestigious list of Forbes 30 and 30, not only in India list, but also in the Asia list. Congratulations, Pushkar. And a message from Pushkar.
Humbled to receive this prestigious award today. It reminds me of all the priceless pats on our back that we would receive from our professors, college mates, teammates, and dingies. This award will be a constant reminder to take bolder and aspirational bets across all our future endeavors. Every year, KGP produces the most important ingredient that shapes our future: curious students and professionals. We look forward to deepen our relationship with KGP in order to learn from them and help them chisel their way into the future. Thank you.
Mr. Shubhadeep Mondal. Shubhadeep bagged National Entrepreneurship Winning Award for his work in healthcare. He has previously worked with Ghana.com, where he led the entire mobile division, and at SignEasy, where his work was recognized by Apple and Google globally across 150 countries. He is a mentor and speaker at several entrepreneurships and healthcare conferences. Congratulations, Shubhadeep. A message from Shubhadeep.
Hi everyone. First of all, I hope you and your family members are safe. I'm truly humbled and honored to be recognized by IIT Kharagpur as a young alumni achiever, along with so many great entrepreneurs and individuals from India and across the world. I'd really like to thank my parents, my friends, entrepreneurs from Kharagpur, and well-wishers who have seen me through ups and downs and have supported me throughout the journey to be where I am today. Thank you, Kharagpur, once again, and I hope you all stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.
Mr. Shishir Modi. Shishir featured in Forbes 30 under 30 list. Along with other IIT KGP alumni, Keshav Pravasi and Nitin Babel, he runs Niki.ai, an artificial intelligence company headquartered in Bangalore, and that was co-founded by also another IIT Kharagpur alumnus, Sachin Jaiswal. Niki is an AI-powered chatbot which works as an intelligent personal assistant, providing a one-stop solution for customers. The clincher for Niki.ai is its launch of Hindi voice commands recently. Congratulations, Shishir. A message from Shishir.
Hi, I'm super excited and honored to be part of the Young Alumni Achiever Award for 2021. I still remember reaching Kharagpur for the first time in 2007, late at night, spending the night in a retiring room. From there, KGP became my home for the next 5 years. I got an opportunity to learn, grow, experiment, innovate, and meet the smartest people around me. And that set me up really well in my professional career. It gave me the encouragement, courage to run my own startup after that. And I'm super excited to hear back from the institute and be part of this group. I would love to continue to contribute towards building an entrepreneurial ecosystem, startup ecosystem for students back in Kharagpur, and would love to hear back on how I can contribute. Thanks.
Mr. Ankit Parashar. Ankit had been featured in Forbes 30 and 30 Asia list. He, along with other IIT KGP alumni, Sudarshan Ravi and Pushkar Singh, runs Let's Transport, a Bangalore-based intra-city logistics company that they founded in 2015. Apart from providing round-the-clock service and real-time tracking, its Uber-like app allows customers direct access to drivers. Congratulations, Ankit. A message from Ankit.
Thank you so much, IIT Kharagpur, for the award, and it means a lot coming from my alma mater. IIT has paved a way for me to build great products which are helping millions of lives as of now and hopefully billions in future. The network, the sense of brotherhood and motivation to present my alma at such a large scale is impeccable. I hope I make you proud more as I grow, and thanks again.
Mr. Sudarshan Ravi, he has been also featured in Forbes 30 and 30 Asia. Startup advisor Sudarshan Ravi, along with other IIT KGP alumni, we have already heard about that. They run Let's Transport. So congratulations, Sudarshan. A message from Sudarshan.
Good morning, dear friends. I feel extremely honored to have received this recognition. I would like to thank the jury for considering me worthy enough. On this special day, I would like to thank my parents for instilling in me the right values and the desire to excel. It's been 6 years since I started Let's Transport, and I'm extremely fortunate to have the trust of more than 700 folks who work relentlessly to serve the blue-collar trucking community in India. In hindsight, it is having the right values and the desire to excel that has helped me move forward in my journey. I would also like to thank my younger brother, Dr. Anshuman, and my loving wife, Ayushi, who have believed in me and encouraged me on each step of my journey, no matter what. I would also like to thank my uncle, Mr. Arvind Jha, who is also an IIT Kharagpur alumnus, for guiding me in times of need. Last but not the least, I would like to thank my friends, my professors, and the extended IIT Kharagpur family for influencing my life positively every now and again. Once again, thank you all.
Mr. Pranab Goyal. Pranab Goyal had been featured in Forbes India 30 Under 30 list. He is the co-founder of Resfaber Labs and Porter at Mumbai. Last February, Mahindra Group struck an agreement to merge SmartShape, its logistics solutions unit, with Porter. Porter is an online logistics marketplace started in 2014 by IIT Kharagpur graduates Pranab Goyal, Uttam Digga and Bikash Chaudhary under their company Resfaber Labs. It helps small businesses and individuals to find light commercial tracks on demand, especially for the intra-city needs. Congratulations, Pranab. A message from him.
Hi, my name is Pranav Goyal. I'm a co-founder and CEO at Porter. I'm from 2007 to 2012 batch. I'm extremely grateful and thankful for this award. Thank you.
Mr. Uttam Digga. Uttam is also with Pranav. He has also founded the same company which I mentioned. So congratulations to Uttam. So there is no video, there is an audio message from him. Let's hear them. Oh, there is simple message. There is simple message, yeah. So yeah. Mr. Guntupalli Pavan Kumar. Pavan has been listed in the Forbes 30 and 30 Asia list of 2019 in the Consumer Technology and Big Money section. He is the co-founder of Rapido, a bike taxi mobile app platform which is used to book bike rides for traveling solo. Rapido operates in Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Delhi, and among several other cities. There is also Rapido Pool, an on-demand ride-sharing platform wherein anyone can register their bike and utilize their vacant seat by offering a ride. Rapido also provides helmets for safety. Congratulations, Pavan. For Pavan also we have only his message, so that would be displayed. Mr. Anindo Datto. Anindo is the co-founder of Stanza Living, India's first and largest professionally managed shared living company. Recently, Anindo was nominated in an elite group of individuals representing business world's top 40 under 40 business leaders as well as India's top 35 under 35 entrepreneurs for his role and contribution to the business and startup. So congratulations to Anindo. A message from him.
Thank you, IDKGP, for bestowing on me this extremely prestigious award. I'm truly humbled and consider myself very privileged to be a part of an elite group of individuals who have won this award this year as well as in the past. IDKGP has played a very instrumental role in getting me where I am today, and the receipt of this award in many ways is coming a full circle moment for me. And so I'm extremely honored. As an entrepreneur, I like to push boundaries of my imagination at every point of time. And this award is a humbling reminder of the task which I have at hand in terms of society building, in terms of doing good for society, and I hope that in the future I can continue to use my sphere of influence to groom, mentor, and to kind of develop future entrepreneurs coming out of the IIT KGP ecosystem, and we'll be very honored to be a part of any such process. So thank you so much. Once again, I'm very honored, very privileged. Thank you to the Institute, thank you to the awards committee, to the administration, and to the entire IIT KGP community. Last but not least, I would like to thank my department, the Department of Biotechnology, where I spent some very important early years in my journey towards getting to where I am today, which has played a very instrumental role in me becoming who I am today. So thank you so much to all the professors, all my batchmates, my juniors, my seniors, who kind of helped me become who I am today. So thank you. It's an honor, and I look forward to continue to be associated with the Institute in any form which the Institute wants me to be. So really grateful. Thank you so much.
Mr. Arpit Jain. Arpit Jain is the CEO and co-founder of Splash Learn. He is an education entrepreneur on a mission to make every child in the world a fearless learner. He is recognized for his courage to challenge conventional teaching methods with a game-based learning model to revolutionize the way young minds are taught globally, and for his contribution to the startup industry as an advisor, investor, and speaker. Congratulations, Arpit. A message from him.
Thank you so much for the Young Alumni Achiever Award 2021. It's a huge honor for me to be the recipient of this award. IIT Kharagpur actually has played a very crucial role in shaping the person that I am today. The opportunities and the network that one gets exposed to because of KGP is, I would say, simply unparalleled. I believe it is my journey in KGP, the amazing people that I met there, is what essentially inspired me to take this plunge and go on an entrepreneurship path. I actually started my first company right out of IIT, and I'm really thankful for all the support that I got from my family, professors, and all my fellow KGPians. I've enjoyed every bit of my journey so far, and especially because I always had my co-founders and friends from Kharagpur, Mayank, Umang, and Joy with me. I know these people from first day of IIT, and I've shared every moment of my journey with them. At Splash Learn, our goal is to provide better education to every child in the world, and I believe this award recognizes our effort in that direction. Once again, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to IIT Kharagpur for the award. Thank you so much.
Mr. Pranesh Chaudhary. Pranesh founded Zoonroof in 2016 to solve supply and demand of electricity in Indian homes through rooftop solar and IoT. He created and developed cutting-edge products and solutions, both software and hardware, for design, delivery, and diagnostics of solar panels and electrical appliances in one's home. Congratulations, Pranesh. A message from Pranesh.
KGP is the place where I spent the 4 best years of my life. Made friends for life. Everyone we meet there has an ownership in how we turn out in the outside world. And to be recognized by that alma mater, it's making me insanely proud, happy, and emotional all at the same time. I would love for KGPians to choose engineering first problems, choose hard problems to solve. We already recruit a lot from Kharagpur. I would want more people to join us in this journey. And lastly, I would want to change the way campus consumes electricity.
Ms. Shruti Ghatge. Shruti's entrepreneurial journey started with a keen interest in growing and scaling tech business and helping new founders realize their vision. Shruti decided to venture into the world of entrepreneurship unfazed by the fact that she had been the only woman founder in a male-dominated IT industry. She founded San Francisco headquartered Zomentum in 2018. Congratulations, Shruti. A message from Shruti.
Winning this award gives me so much joy. IIT Kharagpur has been such a big part of who I am today, the way I think, my personality, so I couldn't be happier. While this is just the beginning for me, I'd love to support the ecosystem and help budding entrepreneurs discover themselves and find a space in this ecosystem. Thank you.
Mr. Shamir Agarwal. Shamir quits a successful professional career in the UK to start a venture. Shamir has helped over 10,000 people in tier 2-3 towns to achieve financial independence. Shamir is a leading voice for electric vehicle financing in India. RevFin has also won several awards, including Best FinTech Startup by Business World and Emerging Leadership by NBFC Tech Summit. Congratulations, Shamir. A message from him.
I feel extremely humbled and honored to receive this award. I'm grateful to IIT Kharagpur and the selection committee for finding me worthy of this recognition. I would like to thank my team at RevFin for working so hard to achieve success. And finally, I would like to thank Vinod Gupta School of Management for playing such a pivotal part in preparing me for my professional journey. Thank you.
Mr. Sobbosachi Roy. Sobbosachi co-founded Ernst Ceramic as a part of Ernst team's social contribution. He is working on commercializations of a technology developed by CSIR MERI for sustainable, safe drinking water for rural India, which can provide an extremely affordable, simple solution for fluoride and arsenic-free drinkable water. Among his notable achievements are DSIR recognition for in-house R&D, MSME Award 2018 from the Government of India, which Ernst received as an organization, and the Shashodhar Ray Memorial Award from the Ceramic Society of India. Congratulations, Sobbosachi. A message from him.
Hi, it is my great honor to receive the Young Alumni Achievers Award 2021. I am really thankful to IIT Kharagpur and State for their constant support in our entrepreneurship journey. I am thankful to my family, my team and my friends for continuous support, and I am always available for sharing my experiences in the entrepreneurship journey. The learning of the IIT KGP always helped me to reach and contribute to the society. I am really overwhelmed, and it was a dream that comes true. Thank you very much.
Mr. Venkat Appala Narasaya. Venkat developed advanced lightweight metallic materials, lightweight automobile brake drum, crashworthiness structures for automobile and many more. He received Dr. V.M. Ghadge National Award from the Aeronautical Society of India for the outstanding contributions in designing and developing the materials of all-weather beyond visual range air-to-air missile. He also received Bainani Gold Medal from the Indian Institute of Metals. He received the Certificate of Commendation from Chief Controller and R&D, DRDO. Congratulations, Venkat. A message from Venkat.
I would like to thank Director IIT Kharagpur and the committee for recognition of my scientific contribution for this prestigious Young Alumni Achiever Award. I am always feel proud to be an IIT KGPian, which shaped me what I am today. I would like to dedicate this award to my family and my teachers, in particular Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, IIT Kharagpur, and also to my current employer, that is CSIR AMPRI Bhopal. I always use my knowledge and skill for the uplifting of India's science and technology in the field of materials for defense and automobile sector. Once again, thank you all. Jai Hind.
The last but not the least, the awardee, Dr. Srija Nag. Srija has contributed significantly to the fields of aerospace engineering, vehicular robotics, and earth science via roles in the government, NASA, ARC, GSFC, JPL, academia, MIT, and industry, Neurospire Swarm. She was felicitated for her science and technological accomplishments at Aero India by the DRDO chairman. She has authored 83 publications, of which 29 have been peer-reviewed, served on many research committees, and won several academic and government awards. She is the recipient of NASA Amis Honor Award and COSPER Outstanding Paper Award for Young Scientists. Congratulations, Srija. A message from him.
Hello. Thank you to the anonymous nominators and the selection committee for honoring us with this year's Young Alumni Achievement Award. It was a privilege to have spent 5 of the best years of my life at the Institute. I'm grateful to my professors, not just in the department, but all others who mentored me via breadths, electives, and other projects. And my dear KGB friends who stuck with me ever since. Congratulations, everyone. It's good to be back.
So congratulations to all the awardees. You made us proud, and we look for your continual growth and achievements and engagement with IIT Kharagpur. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, awardees, and thank you, sir. Let us move forward to Neena Saxena Excellence in Technology Award. This award has been instituted jointly by IIT Kharagpur and Dr. Akhil Sahai, an alumnus of the institute and husband of the late Dr. Neena Saxena, in her memory. I request the dignitaries to kindly come forward for the e-conferment of Neena Saxena Excellence in Technology Award. I request Professor Mukhopadhyay to kindly announce the award.
India-wide Neena Saxena Excellence in Technology Award is a first of its kind, which was instituted jointly by IIT Kharagpur and Dr. Akhil Sahai, an alumnus of the institute, as well as the husband of late Dr. Neena Saxena, to commemorate the spirit and memory of its illustrious alumna, Dr. Neena Saxena, who personified technical excellence. Neena Saxena Excellence in Technology Award for the year 2021 is going to be awarded to the most deserving technology titled A Composition for Preservation cum Unhearing of Heights, Skins, and Interconnected Approach. The design of this technology has been conducted by the research team led by Dr. J. Raghana Rao, Dr. M. Satish, Dr. R. Aravindan, and Dr. P. Thani Kaivelan of CSIR Central Leather Research Institute. The team has developed the preservation cum unhearing agent to possess the both preservation and unhearing potential and to apply on the hides or skins for storage up to more than 1 month at ambient conditions without dehydration. So congratulations to all the awardees and also for their wonderful work. I think there is a video message from them.
The team CSIR, Central Leather Research Institute, is delighted to know the selection of our technology, preservation cum unhearing for hides and skins for the prestigious Neena Saxena Excellence in Technology Award for the year 2021. The innovation is the first of its kind to avoid the use of sodium chloride and sodium sulfide in leather processing, thereby leading to sustainable leather making.
Congratulations to Dr. Rao and his research team once again.
Congratulations, team. May I now request the Registrar of IIT Kharagpur, Shri Tomal Nath, to announce the Staff Excellence Awards, the Professor S. Pathan Library Service Award, and the employees who have completed their 25 years of service. I request our respected dignitaries to kindly give out the awards.
Every year, Institute is conferring Staff Excellence Award.
in 3 groups, 1 each, with certificates, and the value is 50,000 cash award for Group A, Group B, and Group C. I believe that all the staff members is excellent in this institute. Only due to their collective effort, the institute has achieved in this height where it is today. But we have to choose, our award is limited, we have to choose any one of each category. I believe in the following years, we will be honored to all of you to choose for the Excellence Award. This year, amongst Group A officers, the Staff Excellence Award goes to Dr. Indranath Banerjee, Medical Officer, BC Rai Technology Hospital. Under Group B category, Sri Milan Kumar Maiti, Senior Executive, Establishment Section. Under Group C category, Mr. Ashish Kumar Das, Senior Multitasking, Recruitment Section. Professor S. Parthan, Professor of IIT Kharagpur, and he was former Chairman of Library, Central Library. In his name there is a award for the library, those who are working in library. So Professor Parthan, S. Parthan Library Service Award 2021 goes to Dr. Taposh Kumar Ghosh, Assistant Library, Central Library, Assistant Librarian, Central Library. Everybody is contributing in this institute. Those who have completed their 25 years of service, every year we are recognizing them with a token memento from the institute side. So this year, 12 our staff and faculty members has completed their 25 years of service. I'm calling them, please take that memento from our respected director. Professor Shagota Dasgupta, Professor Chemistry. Professor Ananta Kumar Ghosh, Professor, Department of Biotechnology. Sri Jagadish Dole, Senior Technical Superintendent, Department of Chemical Engineering. Professor Pallab Dasgupta, Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Professor Soumitra Pal, Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Professor Shaumin Das, Professor, School of Medical Science and Technology. Professor V. N. Achyuthanayakan, Professor, Shubir Chaudhuri School of Quality and Reliability, and Dean of VG-SHOM. Professor Shubhashish Tripathi, Professor, Geology and Geophysics. Professor Amiyo Ranjan Mahanti, Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Sri Dipankar Chakraborty, Technical Superintendent, Shubir Chaudhuri School of Quality and Reliability. Sri Joydeep Kuila, Junior Executive, Academic UG Section. Sri Shaumen Mondol, Sports Officer, Technology Students, Gymkhana. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, awardees, and thank you, sir. May I now request on stage our respected Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Architecture, Professor V. Desai, to announce the Institute Chair Professorship Award, the Avinash Gupta Chair Professorship Award, the Faculty Excellence Award, Excellent Young Teacher Award, and also the G.S. Sannal Faculty Excellence Award. I also request the Director and the dignitaries to kindly confer the awards. Sir.
So it is our privilege to announce the Institute Chair Professor 2021 Award to Professor Rintu Banerjee, Head Agricultural and Food Engineering Department, as well as Head Center for Rural Development and Innovative Sustainable Technologies. She is also holder of formerly she was holding the Ministry of Non-Conventional and Renewable Energy Chair Professorship, and she is an leading enzymologist in the area of food, fermentation and bioenergy. She has received Rafi Ahmad Kidwai Award, Punjab Rao Deshmukh Outstanding Woman Scientist Award, Louis Pasteur Award, Best Teacher Award, Woman Best Scientist Award, and many fellowships from different societies and academies. Her significant contributions comprise of cost-effective industrial enzyme production using agro residues with applications in food and biofuel industries. She has implemented circular economy through a novel 2G ethanol technology and a biorefinery project. Her team has been granted with 3 international and 12 national patents, out of which 10 technologies have been successfully transferred to different industries and agricultural stakeholders. She has guided 39 PhDs, published 207 journal or conference articles, and edited books on environmental biotechnology and plant biotechnology. Abhinandan to Professor Banerjee. Next, the Faculty Excellence Fellowship Awards for Associate Professors. So there are 4 awardees. The first one is Dr. Amiya Kumar Jana, an Associate Professor in the Chemical Engineering Department of our institute. He also served as the visiting professor for some time in the University of Alberta, Canada. He did various projects as principal investigator funded by Department of Science and Technology, BRNS, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, and former Ministry of Human Resources Development. He has supervised 12 PhD students and 10 are in progress. He has published about 120 research articles, out of which nearly 18% are single authored in several reputed international journals. He is the sole author of 3 textbooks. Dr. Jana has received numerous awards and recognitions, including the Alexander von Humboldt Fellowship in 2017. He was also listed in a study on world's top 2% scientists in 2020 by researchers from Stanford University. Abhinandan, Hardik Abhinandan to Dr. Amiya Kumar Jana. The second Faculty Excellence Fellowship awardee for Associate Professors is Dr. Anandru Bhattacharya, an Associate Professor of Mechanical Engineering and currently Associate Dean International Relations and Ranking at IIT Kharagpur. Dr. Bhattacharya received his BTech from IIT Kharagpur in 1997 and his MS and PhD degrees from the University of Colorado at Boulder, USA in 1999 and 2001 respectively. Prior to joining IIT Kharagpur in 2015, he spent 12 years in the industry working in Intel, General Motors and GE Global Research. He has over 60 international journal and conference publications. He has received the Indian National Academy of Engineering Young Engineer Award, Fulbright Nehru Fellowship, Shastri Indo-Canadian Institute Fellowship, GE Organizational Citizen Award and Intel MPG Achievement Award. He is presently handling sponsored research projects funded by Department of Science and Technology, Intel Corporation, General Electric, Samsung and Indian Space Research Organization. Hardik Abhinandan to Dr. Bhattacharya. The third Faculty Excellence Fellowship awardee for Associate Professors is Dr. Jitendra Kumar Jha, who joined IIT Kharagpur in 2010 just after finishing his PhD from IIT Kanpur. Presently, He is an associate professor in the Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering. He has published or presented more than 50 papers in the leading international journals and conferences. He has been involved in several consultancy projects and sponsored projects and has organized conferences and many short-term courses. Hardik Abhinandan to Dr. Jitendra Kumar Jha. The fourth and the last Faculty Excellence Fellowship awardee for Associate Professors is Dr. Prabodh Bajpai from the Department of Electrical Engineering. Dr. Bajpai received his Bachelor of Engineering degree in Electrical Engineering from IIT Roorkee, his MTech degree in Energy Studies from IIT Delhi, and PhD degree from IIT Kanpur in 2008, and just after that he joined IIT Kharagpur. He has successfully completed projects worth rupees 7.2 crores and currently is involved in is handling projects worth rupees 26.5 crores. He has published more than 80 papers in international journals and conferences. His research interests include renewable energy systems, electrical economics, solar photovoltaic applications, and power systems restructuring. Hardik Abhinandan to Dr. Bajpai. The Faculty Excellence Fellowship Award for Assistant Professor goes to two of our colleagues. The first is Dr. Aritra Hajra from the Computer Science and Engineering Department. Before joining IIT Kharagpur, Dr. Hajra also served as an assistant professor in CSC department, IIT Madras for 2 years. Dr. Hajra's research interest lies in the area of formal methods, logic and automated reasoning, electronic design validation, and VLSI CAD. He has 2 Best Student Paper Awards in VLSI design conferences in the years 2010 and 2017. He also received ACM India Best PhD Dissertation Award for the year 2015 and IESA Technovation Techno Inventor Award for his PhD in the same year 2015. Besides this, Dr. Hajra is a recipient of the Indian National Academy of Engineering Young Engineer Award in 2017. He was also awarded the Associateship of Indian Academy of Sciences in 2018 and the Institute of Engineers India Young Engineers Award in 2019. Hardik Abhinandan to Dr. Hajra. The second and the last Faculty Excellence Fellowship Award for Assistant Professors goes to Dr. Jinia Mukherjee from the Humanities and Social Sciences Department. Dr. Mukherjee specializes in environmental humanities. She is handling 5 large international projects funded by European Union and various agencies in UK and Canada. Her NPTEL course on water, society and sustainability is globally popular. She organizes a field school training cum workshop with the University of Waterloo in Canada every year since 2018. She is the only Indian in 5-member Global Committee of Asian Society for Asian Society for Environmental History. Dr. Mukherjee has received Australian Leadership Award Fellowship, Nippon Foundation Fellowship, and the UNESCO World Social Science Fellowship. She was conferred fellowship in environmental humanities by Rachel Carson Center for Environment and Society, Germany, to write her book Blue Infrastructures, which was published last year by Springer Nature. Hardik Abhinandan to Dr. Mukherjee. Now I also call upon our IIT Alumni Foundation India, Shri Vardu Sheshmaniji, for the Excellent Young Teacher Award as well as the Excellent Young Teacher Award EYTA 2021 goes to Dr. Sandeep Chakrabarty, an assistant professor in the Computer Science and Engineering Department with us. He obtained his bachelor's degree from Jadavpur University, Kolkata in 2009 and MTech and PhD degree both from IIT Guwahati in 2011 and 14 respectively. The primary research interests of Dr. Chakraborty are computer systems, mobile computing and human computer interactions. He received various awards including the INAE Young Engineers Award in 2019, the Honorable Mention Award of ACM SIGCHI EICS in 2020. Dr. Chakraborty is one of the founding chairs of ACM iMobile and ACM SIG Mobile chapter in India. Hardik Abhinandan to Dr. Chakraborty. The prestigious Dr. G.S. Sanyal Faculty Excellence Award for the year 2021 goes to Professor Joy Sen from the Department of Architecture and Regional Planning. Currently, Professor Sen is also chairman of our Nehru Museum. Yeah. I request Shri Pankaj Singh ji to come to the stage. Currently, Professor Sen is also the chairman, Nehru Museum of Science and Technology, and the chairperson of the Center of Excellence for Indian Knowledge Systems. He works in community and regional planning, architecture and planning related to heritage. He has worked with UK government, United Nations Development Programme and collaborated with the University of Tokyo, Tokyo Metropolitan University and Nikkei Seikei Research Institute, Tokyo in Japan, as well as Columbia University, Georgia Tech University in USA and Queen Mary University of London in UK. He is the recipient of NCERT, National Council for Education, Research and Training, All India Senior Secondary Examination, Gold Medal, Institute Silver Medal, IIT Kharagpur for the highest marks, securing highest marks in his B.Arch degree, and the Best Graduate Thesis Award from Iowa State University, Ames, Iowa, USA, and of course many more awards. He has handled 5 major design consultancy projects, namely Campus for St. Xavier's University, Kolkata, Town Hall Museum and Resources Center, Kolkata, 2 mega MHRD projects, that is Sandhi, the Science and Heritage Initiative, as well as he was one of the 2 PIs for the Future of Cities project, mega project. He has authored 11 books on Indian heritage, 3 Bengali story books and 2 textbooks on sustainable planning in India, a textbook of Indian planning and a book on global history of Indian architecture. Hardik Abhinandan to Professor Sen. The Avinash Gupta Chair Professorship goes to Professor Chandan Chakraborty of the Department of Electrical Engineering. Professor Chakraborty received his PhD degrees both from IIT Kharagpur as well as Mie University, Japan in the years 1997 and 2000 respectively. He joined IIT Kharagpur in 2002. Presently, he is also the Associate Dean for our Sponsored Research and Industrial Consultancy. His team at IIT Kharagpur has worked on new inventor topologies and control. They have invented 2 new brushless and permanent magnetless machines called BINSIG and SEB-SE. Professor Chakraborty received the Monbusho Fellowship from Japanese government in 1997 to work at Mie University, Japan. In 2002, he was awarded Japanese Society for Promotion of Science JSPS Fellowship to work at the University of Tokyo. He has successfully completed 12 sponsored projects. He was the India side lead of 2 UK-India projects on renewable energy. Presently, he is the India side lead of the UK-India Clean Energy Research Institute, a consortium of 8 institutes from India and 10 from UK, with IIT Kharagpur as the leading institute in India. Professor Chakraborty has published more than 175 research papers, mostly in IEEE and filed 11 patents. He was awarded the IEEE Bimal Bose Energy Systems Award in 2019 at Lisbon, Portugal. He was placed among the world's top 2% scientists by the Stanford University researchers in the year 2020. Professor Chakravarti was elected 3 times as ADCOM member of IEEE Industrial Electronics Society. He took the leadership to start a new series of IEEE conferences known as IESES on sustainable energy systems. The first conference of this series was held in New Zealand in 2018. He is a fellow of Indian National Academy of Engineering, INEE, as well as a fellow of IEEE. Hardik Abhinandan to Professor Chakravarti. So with this, we conclude the chair professorships and faculty excellence fellowships, as well as the EYTA and GSSFEA, as well as the alumni funded Avinash Gupta chair professorship. Dhanyavad.
Congratulations, awardees, and thank you, sir. As we all know that the curtain raiser for the Platinum Jubilee celebration of IIT Kharagpur was organized on the 70th Foundation Day 2020. We have came across a long way, accomplishing several achievements. Presenting to you last 1-year journey of IIT Kharagpur, retrospective 2021 and towards Platinum Jubilee celebration.
Much has changed in the last 1 year. The indomitable spirit of
Presenting to you last 1-year journey of IIT Kharagpur, retrospective 2021 and towards Platinum Jubilee celebration.
Much has changed in the last 1 year. The indomitable spirit of IIT Kharagpur remains unshaken even though the pandemic has wreaked havoc across the country. IIT Kharagpur continues to maintain its normal functioning, keeping the safety protocols in mind under the abled guidance of the director, Professor Virendra Kumar Tiwari. It has committed towards taking education learning online. In this turbulent time, IIT Kharagpur's alumni community came forward with the idea of the COVID Relief Fund for the benefit of the marginalized community in and around the campus, along with providing 25 oxygen concentrators to BC Roy Technology Hospital. The researchers came up with innovations to cope with COVID-19 pandemic such as Covirap, microneedle, telemedicine, etc. Moreover, BC Roy Technology Hospital of IIT Kharagpur has initiated the process of detecting the COVID-19 infection in human body through Covirap device as well as iMedix. The telemedicine system is presently providing consultation to patients through video and data conferencing at their residence without the need for an in-person visit to the clinic. The Center of Excellence of Indian Knowledge System, along with Partho Ghosh Academy of Leadership, the Nehru Museum of Science and Technology, and the Reiki Center of Excellence for the Science of Happiness, has planned for a year-long celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav on the theme of paradigm expansion from Indian knowledge systems to holistic leadership. This center also organized Bharat Tirtho, an international webinar on Indian knowledge systems. The first of its kind, Academy of Classical and Folk Arts, is organizing the lecture demonstration series on the topic Indian Music, its unity in diversity, where Padma Bhushan Pandit Ajoy Chakraborty is sharing his vast knowledge on the origins of the Indian music. IIT Kharagpur, along with folk artist Patua from the Naya village of West Midnapur, held COVID-19 awareness program communicated through visual and musical art forms. The Reiki Center is also organizing the online talk series on the science and practice of happiness, and the Center of Excellence in Advanced Manufacturing Technology of IIT Kharagpur is conducting a year-long mega event titled Saturday Manufacturing Talk under the aegis of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Besides, a new center named Center for Excellence in Safety Engineering and Analytics has been started, and this center is organizing an event, Weekend Talk on Safety Engineering Management and Analytics. IIT Kharagpur laid the foundation stone of Agri-Business Incubation Center building, along with organizing Agri-Food Decathlon. Apart from this, IIT Kharagpur signed MOU with the South Eastern Railway Hospital to improve academic, research and clinical activities, as well as to help MBBS students who would be taking admission at the medical college. Despite the COVID pandemic and subsequent lockdown, IIT Kharagpur has installed solar rooftop power system on its premises to lower its dependency on conventional energy. The institute has taken the initiative of making its campus clean and green by utilizing all the wet waste generated from the hostels to produce biofertilizers and outsourcing door-to-door garbage collection with the help of workforce on its premises. As there is scarcity of water for drinking and domestic purposes, the water treatment plant has been set up for treating the Kongshabati river water and make it potable. IIT Kharagpur has also set up several student scholarship as well as chair professorship with the generous contribution received from its eminent and distinguished alumni. A glimpse on the details. Health is wealth. Without health, wealth would be like a lame horse in a derby. During this pandemic, when outward movement is much restricted, IIT Kharagpur believes in maintaining good health and therefore aims to promote excellent physical development to its students through a well-equipped sporting facility. Further, at IIT Kharagpur, International Day of Yoga is celebrated with the grandeur and glory to raise awareness about the importance and impact of yoga on the health of the people. Assembling the framework of IIT Kharagpur has been maintained at a considerable pace, braving the pandemic. Construction of a new housing estate, APJ Abdul Kalam International Visitors Residential Complex for visiting faculty. Sathi Center, Sophisticated Analytical and Technical Help Institute. PDF Building for Postdoctorate Fellows. Vikram Sarabhai Residential Complex for MS and PhD. Savitribai Phule Hall of Residence for Girls. AC Pandya Students Activity Center. Atal Bihari Vajpayee Hall of Residence for Boys. IIT Kharagpur is the first to set up the super specialty hospital Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee with outpatient department facility. Besides this, it would be offering MBBS course. Also, a bridge has been constructed between hospital area and IIT KGP helipad ground to ensure faster movement. With great zeal and zest, IIT Kharagpur has the month-long International E-Symposia on Gandhian Thoughts and Philosophy, 66th Convocation, Annual Business School Fest, Purvodaya, National Girl Child Day, 50th Anniversary of the 1971 Indo-Pak War, Swarnim Vijay Varsh, National Doctors Day, World Environment Day, and Van Mahotsav. Above all, we did not miss the chance to celebrate International Women's Day. Since its foundation in 1951, IIT Kharagpur put a dedicated effort in binding together humans with the natural environment. During a short detour around the campus, one could enlighten the mind and soothe the eyes with a stunning visual of wide variety of trees. We thrive for the greater good. We thrive for the development and spreading the aura of success through the communities of IIT KGP and beyond. IIT KGP has always been a forerunner for new heights and new achievements. It continues to uphold its motto, Yoga Karmashu Kaushalam. Karmashu Kaushalam.
Thank you. Now, I request our Honorable Director to introduce our guest of honor, Shri Amit Khare ji, Secretary, Ministry of Education, Department of Higher Education.
Friends, as I said earlier, we are very honored that our Secretary Higher Education, Sri Amit Khare ji, had kindly agreed to grace this occasion as a guest of honor. In fact, I am very indebted to you, sir. Right from the day I have joined, I have been getting your help, cooperation, advice, and suggestions as and when I asked, whenever. I am grateful to you, sir. Sir, to this gathering I can say that Sri Amit Khare ji, a man of few words, it's very rare. He delivered so much with only few words. It's great. It's a great attribute, a man with brevity of soul. Sri Amit Khare ji is an Indian Administrative Service officer from 1985 batch of Jharkhand cadre. He is a graduate from St. Stephen's College, Delhi, and a postgraduate in Business Administration from IIM Ahmedabad. Sri Khare has held various assignments in both central and state governments. He was collector, Deputy Commissioner of 4 districts, namely Darbhanga, Begusarai, West Singhbhum, and Patna. He is noted for his role in bringing to light the famous fodder scam of Bihar in 1996. As the then Deputy Commissioner of West Singhbhum district, he has long experience in finance as also in the field of education. He was the first Commissioner of Commercial Taxes of Jharkhand, Additional Finance Commissioner, Jharkhand, and Principal Secretary and Additional Secretary, Chief Secretary, Finance and Planning Department, Jharkhand. He also served as Secretary, Human Resource Development, Secretary, Information and Public Relations Department, Jharkhand, and Principal Secretary to Governor, Jharkhand, as also Vice Chancellor of Ranchi University. Sri Khare served the central government for 6 years as Joint Secretary, Higher Education from August 2008 to August 2014, looking after UNESCO, education policy, and book promotion and copyrights. He also served as Member Secretary of National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority from September 2014 to April 2015. On return from central deputation, he served as Principal Secretary, ACS, Finance cum Planning Department, and Development Commissioner of Jharkhand from April 2015 to 2018. As Development Commissioner and ACS Finance cum Planning, he took many initiatives for introducing widespread pre-budget consultations, performance budgeting, gender budgeting, and secretarial budgeting, financial inclusions, DBT, and implementation of various central and state sector schemes. He joined Government of India as a Secretary, Information and Broadcasting on 31st of May 2018, and has since been Secretary, School Education, Literacy, and Secretary, Higher Education. Presently, he is Secretary, Higher Education with the additional charge of Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. He has a greater role in planning and implementation of the new education policy. Friends, you must have heard. He is the man behind the scene, but a great brain behind planning the whole process of the last 1.5 years or 2 years it has taken when it was announced on 29th of July 2020, and a great motivator for the implementation of this policy. Sir, we are going ahead with the instructions given by you, Honorable Minister and the Honorable Prime Minister. We are very happy to have you here, sir. Now we would like to listen to you on this occasion of 71st Foundation Day of IIT Kharagpur. Your speech, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Tiwari. The Director, Professor V.K. Tiwari, other dignitaries on the dais, deans, associate deans, heads of departments, distinguished faculty members, staff members, alumni, students, and all the guests who are associated with today's event. A very warm good afternoon to all of you. I would have loved to come to Kharagpur once again to be with you, but due to some circumstances, I am grateful that the technology has enabled us to communicate virtually. As Professor Tiwari mentioned, I am a man of few words, so I will not read the entire speech. It's a very long speech. But let me touch upon 3 or 4 points, rather 4 points, which I thought it's indeed a pleasure to share with you. 71st Foundation Day, 70 years of long journey. I must say that it is the oldest IIT in terms of age, but I find it youngest in terms of its enthusiasm for the new courses, for new technology, for new initiatives. So as we all say that age is not a factor, so even in the life of institution, age is not a factor if it keeps evolving. And that is what IIT Kharagpur has done, from its engineering and agriculture technology base to adding the management school, adding the law school, and now going ahead with the medical school. I think IIT Kharagpur continues to evolve itself as a great institution of higher learning. And that is why I say it is young at heart, with all the faculty members, the heads of various schools and departments. You have continued to bring new features to this great institution. Friends, as Professor Tiwari just mentioned, the National Education Policy 2020, which came after 34 years, the earlier policy was of 1986, the National Policy on Education, we used to call it NPE, 1986, which was amended a little bit in 1992. It had served its purpose. It was a good policy of the time when it was framed. But India has moved ahead in the last 34 years. And what is even more important, as the Prime Minister observed, that we have to look into the future. The generation that we teach today is the one which will be taking India ahead in the year 2047, 2050 and beyond. And therefore, a futuristic policy is required for India. And that is what translated into the National Education Policy, NEP 2020. It has various elements to improve the access, equity, quality, employability, and entrepreneurship and innovation. But much of it, I'm really glad, has already been implemented by IIT Kharagpur. the entire discussion that we have about multidisciplinary institutions is actually there in IIT, which has brought together engineering with agriculture, engineering with legal education, management, and as I just said, and the proposal is already at a very advanced stage, to start the medical school. So this multidisciplinarity that we have talked in the national education policy, I think IIT Kharagpur is way ahead in the implementation, and it will be an ideal institution to display the advantages of multidisciplinary education in this country. During the COVID times, IIT Kharagpur played an important role along with other IITs in not only engaging with the students through online courses, but also in research activities which could benefit the entire humanity. I'm not using the word entire country because the technology and the medical research which took place in various IITs, and IIT Kharagpur was an important institution involved in those research, will be of great help to the entire humanity. A very important role which I would like to mention, which is already there in the national education policy, is the role that the alumni play. And I'm really glad when I was in Kharagpur before COVID, during my visit, I could meet some of the distinguished alumni at Kharagpur. And the contribution which the alumni have done towards the building of the institution, that is something which should be emulated by each one of us. Whatever we have learned from the society, from the institution, from our alma mater, a time comes when we should return a part of what we have achieved through these great institutions. And some of the distinguished alumni of IIT Kharagpur, if I name them, it will be a long list, but each one of them in their own capacity have contributed to the management school, to the various infrastructure projects, and most importantly, mentoring of the young students and young faculty. And this Alumni Connect is something which has been appreciated, which even the Honorable President of India, when he holds the visitor conference, had emphasized on all the institutions that we should have more and more connect with our alumni. And it has also been mentioned in the national education policy that we should encourage the alumni and have a mentorship role for them. I'm glad that IIT Kharagpur under Professor Tiwari and the concerned deans has played a very important role in bringing together the alumni with the present students and faculty members. I must at this stage also mention that IIT Kharagpur has, while focusing on the technical education, has also focused on the all-round development of students. In fact, technical knowledge in today's world is very important, but it is equally important to make a good human being. Even with the best technical knowledge, a person will not succeed until and unless the values, the quality, the respect for human life of the world accepted values of globally accepted values relating to humanity are not imbibed in the person. Indian traditions and Indian culture has always emphasized on Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and I'm glad that the topmost technical institution, IIT Kharagpur, has focused equally on the social side of the Indian knowledge system and also developing students into good human beings. They are not only good in technical knowledge, they are also good human beings who contribute to the society. And what more could be there, as we say in Hindi, pratyaksh ko praman nahi chahiye. We have already seen the way your alumni have contributed, be it the School of Management, Vinod Gupta ji, or the other distinguished alumni who have contributed in form of various endowments that clearly reflect that the values which the institution imparted to them, or the ecosystem which the great institution developed into them, have really helped them not only in their life but also in bringing change to the lives of others. I think this is what is remarkable about this institution. I wish all the best to IIT Kharagpur, and I'm sure when we have the 72nd Foundation Day, things would be more or less normal from this pandemic and physically next year. Thank you very much. Jai Hind. Namaskar.
Sir, we are very delighted that you have agreed, because in fact we had thought that we will definitely bring you before 2022 when we start, if by good grace of God, we start the medical college in 2021 November. We will be very happy if you are there with us this year itself. In addition to 2022, sure we would like to have, and we are happy. In fact, as you said about the whole holistic development of an individual, yes, we have the Reiki Center for Happiness by one of our alumni, Satinder Singh Reiki. Then we have the Academy of Classical and Folk Arts, and then IKS, as you already mentioned. And then we are, in fact, Satinder Singh Reiki was also saying that we should have a sports academy. And I can tell you, sir, that it is in the anvil. Vinod Gupta has also told me that you should start a department of communication. That means actually mass communication he was talking of. This is the only thing which is not available in this institute. You do it with the help of Nebraska, because he has started one in his university there in US. So I think with your blessings and the cooperation and the support and the encouragement and inspiration that we are getting from you, sir, with your short lecture or speech, you have inspired all of us. I am sure my younger friends who are listening to us on YouTube and those who are there in US, I am sure they will be all delighted. And we have two of our alumni already. They came here, one from Bangalore, one from Calcutta. They are so enthusiastic for the awards. They came here to be there with us while we are celebrating the 71st. And we are grateful to you that you agreed, and we love to have you here as early as possible in this year. Thank you very much, sir, for this.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I request our respected director along with the dignitaries to felicitate our honorable guest of honor, Shri Amit Khare ji.
धन्यवाद प्रोफेसर तिवारी, धन्यवाद.
Thank you. May I now request our director to introduce our honorable chief guest, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Ministry of Education, Government of India.
Friends, we are very honored, as I said in the beginning, that our Shiksha Mantri ji has agreed to be the chief guest of this 71st Foundation Day of IIT Kharagpur. Friends, we are delighted that Honorable Sri Shiksha Mantri Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji is our chief guest and has kindly agreed to send a video message. Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji is a renowned political figure in the current government of India. As a member of Parliament, Sri Pradhan represents Madhya Pradesh in the Rajya Sabha and was earlier a member of 14th Lok Sabha. As the Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas of India, Sri Pradhan is attributed with several progressive reforms and initiatives, including consumer initiatives like PAHAL, which is the world's largest direct benefit transfer scheme, and the Give It Up campaign. The campaign which urged affluent citizens to surrender their LPG subsidy for the needy. Sri Pradhan, also known as Ujjwala Man, and also he has been appreciated for launching Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana to provide over 8 million LPG connections to women. I think the figure must be much more. This is the figure earlier written, to women from below poverty line families. In his previous tenure as the Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship from 2017 to 2019, Sri Pradhan also launched many key initiatives focusing on skilling, reskilling and upskilling the manpower of India and emphasized on bridging the skill gaps for the Indian youth. Following his contribution to society and the party, Pradhan ji was awarded the Best Legislator Award, the Utkal Mani Gopabandhu Pratibha Samman, and the Odisha Citizen Award. In fact, we are very honored, sir, that you have agreed now to. In fact, he would have also come, but because of his other engagements, he has agreed to send a video message. The message, please.
Namaskar. Sri Amit Khare ji, Secretary Department of Higher Education, Sri Virendra Kumar Tiwari ji, Director, Sri Amit Patra, Deputy Director, Sri Tamal Nath ji, Register, faculty, students, ladies and gentlemen, my greetings to all of you. I am delighted to be part of the 71st Foundation Day celebrations of IIT Kharagpur. Just days ago, India entered its 75th year of independence. It is a pleasant coincidence that today we are celebrating the foundation day of one of the oldest IITs of our country, which has its history and role in gaining India's independence. It is a moment of pride for me to address this institution where freedom fighters like Santosh Kumar Mitra and Tarakeshwar Sengupta were imprisoned while fighting for freedom. The nation remains indebted to them for their supreme sacrifice. The great leader of independence, Subhash Chandra Bose, had come to Hijli camp to take the mortal remains of these brave sons. This is no minor incident. The incident shook the whole country. Gurudev Tagore not only felt this pain but also voiced strong protest against the incident. Such is the rich legacy of this institution. Although IIT Kharagpur started in a prison house, over the years it has successfully absorbed the essence of its motto, Yoga Karmasu Kaushalyam, and produced some of the brightest minds who have excelled in different fields. The institution has covered a long journey, and I am proud that it is continuously marching towards the new achievements. Today, while we are celebrating the foundation day of this esteemed institution, it is also a moment of joy for the education fraternity. NEP 2020 has completed its 1 year. The policy has come after a gap of more than 3 decades to revamp the education ecosystem. Based on the foundation of affordability, accessibility, equity, and quality, the policy is bound to establish India as a global knowledge hub. To do this, we must provide our children with a multitude of opportunities. As more and more youth aspire to pursue technical education, we must ensure that no one is deprived of any opportunity due to lack of proficiency in English. I am proud to share that breaking this language barrier and in line with the NEP 2020, 14 engineering colleges will now impact technical education in 8 regional languages. Education as visualized by NEP will be a great equalizer aided by the penetration of technology to remotest corners of the country. My dear friends, NEP 2020 is not just a policy but a vision document for future. While we celebrate India at 75, we shall now embark on the journey towards India at 100. In this journey, the NEP 2020 will revolutionize the way we perceive education today. I am sure that 25 years from now, we will remember 2020 as a historic year for the Indian education sector. During his address to the nation on Independence Day, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has given the clarion call of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas and Sabka Prayas. Therefore, we must synergize our efforts and assume our collective responsibility to implement the NEP 2020 in its entirety. My dear friends, you all belong to this prestigious institution that has always prioritized the goal of excellence. Excellence is a never-ending journey where you have to remain consistent in your endeavor to become a better version of yourself. You have to set your own performance benchmarks and work hard to your potential to excel on those benchmarks. Our Honorable Prime Minister believes that our education institutions such as IITs are not just center of learning, but centers of nation building. By the time IIT Kharagpur shall celebrate its 75th Foundation Day, I hope that it will further enrich the nation through its world-class research and innovation and enable the realization of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. With these words, I congratulate the IIT Kharagpur family on its 71st Foundation Day. My best wishes to all of you. Thank you, friends. Jai Hind.
Yes, although a video message, but sir, definitely we would like to go ahead, as you said that yes, excellence is a everyday journey. I think we will have to strive for that. Our faculty, staff, everybody and students, all the constituents of this institute will strive for the excellence, and we are on the process of the NEP implementation. And by 75 years of this institute, when it completes in 2026, I am sure that institute must have been in the top 10 in the world. This is our motto. Let us hope that with the help and cooperation and advice and inspiration from the ministry, we will be able to do that. Thank you, sir, for your nice speech and inspirational talk. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to request our respected director to felicitate our honorable chief guest, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, along with the dignitaries. Thank you, sir, and thank you, dignitaries. Please take your seat. I call upon our respected registrar, Shri Tomal Nath, to deliver the vote of thanks. Sir.
Honorable Director, other respected dignitaries on the dais, deans, associate deans, faculty members, staff members, distinguished and eminent alumni, and my dear friends, Very good afternoon to all of you. The best and beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt by heart. Gratitude is one of such prayer. It's a great honor for me to be here with you to celebrate this milestone, the 71st Foundation Day of the Institute. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the word of gratitude on this memorable occasion. Let us first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's event a grand success. By this blessing and grace, we are able to make the event what it was. Today, my words are not enough to express the gratitude. First and foremost, we, on behalf of the IIT Kharagpur fraternity, I thank our chief guest, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, Minister of Education, who, despite his busy schedule, has found time to grace this occasion. We are highly grateful to him for his mesmerizing speech. We are also grateful to our guest of honor, Sri Amit Khare, Secretary of Ministry of Education, who spent his busiest time gracing the occasion. Thank you, sir, for sharing with us your words of wisdom. My heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Director, Professor Virendra Kumar Tiwari, respected Deputy Director of this institute, Professor Amit Patra, respected Deans, the head of the departments, centers, schools, chairpersons, all dignitaries of the dais, my faculty members, staff members, students, those who were joined from the digital platform, our proud alumni, awardees, HMC staff, those who are present here, and different association bodies. I thank all the distinguished invitees present here for accepting our invitation. I thank the members of the media for evincing interest in covering the event. The most important of all, I owe special gratitude to the staff members and the visionaries who have worked hard to ensure that this occasion become a memorable success. I am very thankful to the Office of Alumni Affairs and Branding for conducting this event successfully. I am also thankful to the administration. I am thankful to civil maintenance, horticulture, electrical maintenance, TFS, and all the service sections for providing the kind support that we needed, and I am thankful to them because without their support, it was not possible to organize such an event. I also want to thank the people who worked behind the scene to execute this event. Our technical arrangement team, the stage setting, and the lighting team. I would like to thank the security sections. They have done a wonderful job, especially for maintaining the COVID protocol and otherwise also. They have successfully managed the entire function, so special thanks and best wishes to them. Especially, I would like to thank Mrs. Alokananda Roy and her team. Please give a big round of applause for her and for her team. Finally, I thank all of you who have extended direct and indirect support to organize this event. Let us, but not the least, last but not the least, I thank you for friends for your cooperation and making this function a resounding success. Once again, I thank you all for attention. Thank you.
I request the assembled audience to kindly rise from your seats for the national anthem. Inform you that we will be having the Foundation Day debate participated by the team of faculty members, staff and student from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. The topic of the debate is social media is actually making people unsocial. After the debate, we will be having the cultural program from 5:45 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. Thank you so much for your participation in the Institute function and thank you so much for being here. Many happy returns to IIT Kharagpur and best wishes to you all. Jai Hind. There is another announcement. You may collect your lunch